Hello and a very good day everyone. So today we will learn on how we can actually prepare a dashboard in Power BI where we can actually perform data analysis, data storytelling based on this given data set. If you look carefully in this particular file, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 different columns where one column is date, one column is banks, one column is revenue, and the other column is RM. So right now what I want to do is, based on these 4 different columns, I want to actually want to know basically like, okay, so who is the highest? That means which bank has the highest, because this is a revenue data. So which bank has the highest revenue, and which segment is the highest, and what is the monthly performance. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Basically I want to prepare a dashboard to my management, so the management can see, okay, which bank is the highest, which revenue segment is the highest, what is the month-on-month performance. Okay, because we have monthly reporting and so on. So how I'm going to do is, I'm going to import this data to Power BI. So I'm going to go to the Power BI and click import data from Excel, and you need to know where you save your file. Apparently I save my file in the documents 29 December, so that's a particular file, and I'm going to press open. Once I press open, you will notice that a box will appear. So this box, they will ask us which is the worksheet. So if just say you are very new to Power BI, bear in mind, basically this worksheet name is raw data over here. It is unhide, is available over here. So in this case, when I go here, what is this raw data? You select this. When you click this, you are not able to press load and transform. You need to just tick on the box and then you can press load. Pressing transform means we'll go to Power Query. So we'll press load because we want to load immediately to the Power BI desktop. So when you press load, you will notice on your right hand side, it will be load the data automatically. As you can see over here, it has been loaded. So here the raw data, it is the worksheet, and here we have the banks, date, revenue, RM. It is not arranged accordingly as per table. If you notice, it is actually arranged alphabetical order. This date column basically shows the dates. So the reason why we have a calendar icon over here, because this column is a date column. But however, when we look over here, the RM is a numbers column. So that is why we have cumulative sign over here. What is my intention right now? My intention right now is to know which bank is the highest. So I'm going to click on this clustered column chart, and then I just want to tick the bank and I tick the revenue or RM. So when I tick over here, we can actually deduce, okay, which bank is the highest, and you can actually understand, okay, RHB Bank we notice has the highest, followed by Maybank, CIMB, Public Bank. And you can just go to format your visual, you can just turn on the data label, and then from here we can see, okay, which bank is the highest, what is the highest, and so on. And then we can go to this add data to your visual, and over here we do have legend small multiples. So what I'm going to do is, for example, I just put the revenue segment at the legend. So right now this is how it looks like. You have RHB. We know on overall RHB has highest, but now we can see by segment comparison. You just see when I click on stack column chart, this is how it looks like, and when I click on 100% stack column chart, this is how it looks like. That means, okay, we notice RHB is the highest. Yes, if just say I take out this, we can deduce that RHB is the highest. That means if just say I choose cluster column chart, yes, RHB is the highest. But when I put the revenue segment and I choose 100% stack column chart, we can see what is the apportionment or allocation from the respective segments in each banks. That means like for RHB, the main one is about 46% investment. For Maybank, 39% dominated by non-interest, and then you have CIMB and also Public Bank. Okay, so now this is the data set. This is where we can actually understand and so on. So right now, I don't want it to be actually in 100% stack column chart. I will just choose a clustered column chart, and I don't want the legend. Instead, I want it to be in the small multiple. So small multiple means we have a multiple like arranged to in fraction. So like this is dedicated for investment treasury, this is net interest income, this is non-interest income. So we can see the performance for each segment. So for each segment, we can deduce which bank is the highest and so on. That means like for non-interest income, we can see that Maybank is the highest. But when we talk about investment treasury income, we see that RHB is the highest. And if just say you want to remove this particular blank space, you can go to format your visual, small multiple. We have 2 rows, 2 columns. So I want to put 3 rows and 1 column. So right now it looks better. So this is how it looks like. But if just say you don't really want to the data label to be in the form of millions, you can do what? You can go to data label. Over here you look for the word called value. So under value, instead of showing auto, you just put thousands. So now your manager can see. And if just say you want the position to be above, not inside, what you can do is you can just go to the orientation, position, and you can put here at outside end. So right now we can see, okay, so RHB has the highest investment treasury income, and net interest income, we also see that RHB is the highest. And however, non-interest income, we can actually understood that Maybank dominates it. And then what we can do is we can just extend this. Okay, so now this is how it looks. The title I'll change later. I will just click on the white color screen and I'll just choose on pie chart. I will just tick the revenue segment and I'll tick the RM. So this is how we can see. It's up to you whether you want in the form of donut chart or tree map or funnel or waterfall, up to you. But I'm going to stick with the pie chart. And of course over here we have the details. I don't want these details to be here. What I want to do is go to format your visual, detail labels, you just put it inside. There you go. So this is how you can see. And this legend over here, I want to bring it down. So just go to legend and I'm going to put as bottom left. Okay, so now this is how it looks like. Here we have investment treasury income, net interest income, and non-interest income. So what we can actually deduce. Okay, so in this page 1 reporting, what you're looking right now is page 1. So page 1, what I can tell to my manager is, I can tell to my manager, okay, we can understand that RHB dominates the banking industry. But bear in mind, this is a fictional report, not a real report. And then we can see that, okay, for the revenue segment, we can understand about 40%. Okay, 40% of the industry, of banking industry, has been dominated. Banking industry is dominated by investment and treasury income. Investment and treasury income. So this page 1 is basically shows us the revenue segment of banking industry. So the revenue segment of banking industry means, in this case, we can see the performance by investment, net interest income, non-interest income, and we get to understand, okay, RHB dominates the investment treasury income. RHB dominates the net interest income. But for non-interest income, it's dominated by Maybank actually. Okay, so this is how it works. So let me just change this. Okay, so now we understand page 1. So this is about data analysis and data storytelling. Now let me just create